Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, the Wild Reach series, and things are coming along. We just built our first worker bed, so that's going great. I do have some of these walls forbidden right now so that we could focus on building a table, some recreation, and a little animal pen. So we do have some wild boar on the map. Probably hunt some of them, but there is a male and female. So I would like to tame those, just so that we can have some animal husbandry going on. What else is going on here? It is the 5th of April, May. It's the evening, so they should do their Sky Lantern Festival like any moment, I'm hoping. And we haven't named the settlement yet. So if we take a look at the world map called Colony, someone should be recommending that we name the settlement. We're calling the series the Wild Reach based off of what they're calling this region, formerly the Profane Reach and formerly the Kingdom of Thalnor. So what else do we have going on? We have called our ideology the Wildborn, and it looks like I can hear the music. Not sure if classical music is appropriate. I do kind of like this thing. But they're gonna do their Sky Lantern Festival, so that's great. So they're the Wildborn. This is the Wild Reach. I think we're gonna name this community Wild Haven when we get prompted, and just kind of like fill you guys in on some of the lore that kind of happened previously, right? Was like the Kingdom of Thalnor stretched from this mountain range all the way down through this peninsula. Stormhaven was actually settled by people from the Kingdom of Thalnor, and they formed their own little kingdom across the way. And then some really bad necromancy happened, along with like blood magic from cultists in the Canewood, or people that knew their blood magic. And the Stormhaven is named because of a storm in this bay that kind of perpetually protects them from outside influences. There are some magical things that happen so that the people of the Kingdom of Stormhaven can kind of use the storm to their advantage or protect themselves from it, but some of that magic was drained and just kind of like decimated this whole area, creating the Profane Legion, creating Lightless Imperium biome through here and into Stormhaven, and also creating Badlands in this area. So these Wildborn folk, there was basically anyone that survived the decimation that happened here lived in the Shattered Badlands. We have some like elves up here in the Cloud Grove that are kind of isolationists. Nice. So our festival was unforgettable. Got a point from that. Doesn't look like we got a random joiner from it, though. Go ahead and close that. So really their only options were to live in these Badlands, try and make it through the Canewood, which these are crazy cultist elves. And if they made it through the Canewood, it would lead into the Sanguine Forest, and this faction is vampires, or it would lead into the Wildwood, and so this faction is hostile elves, so that maybe they could make it to the Misty Wood. So really, most of these people just like scattered in these mountains, probably no real home. Now that this is more habitable, people have been living in these woods for like a generation or so. And so that is why we are wildlings. That is why we are Wild Haven when we get to name the colony. And hopefully it won't just be a Wild Haven, but it'll become some kind of like metropolis. So we'll just see what Randy kind of lets us do here in this playthrough. Anyhow, we'll let them sleep. We'll let them get back to work in the morning, and we will see what Randy, speaking of, has in store for us today. First things first, this bear has decided to wander into our camp. Marin, your weapon it's erratic. I think it does like blast damage, random blast damage, but we're gonna go ahead and set you guys to, let's line you guys up a little bit better. And then let's have you guys drafted hunt. Okay. Startled the bear. Bella tanking. Bella takes it out. Health-wise, body, gunshot, stab, cut, elven axe. Elven axe to the spine. That probably what brought it down. Okay, you guys are free to go. And this bear paid for that meal that he stole from us. So he is so cute. He's just like so fuzzy looking. I really do like a lot of the graphics from Medieval Overhaul. Okay, we have our research bench up. Let's take a look. Actually, let's take a look at our production menu real quick first. And we have art bench, work, butcher table, stove, woodcutter, brewery. We have smelting. Doesn't look like we have smelting. That's going to be really important for us. So let's see what we can find. Smelting, steel. And before steel, we need smithing. So let's go ahead and find smithing. Get that researched. And what else do we have going on over here? Medieval. Great bows would be good. Let's queue that up. I don't want to get too far ahead on anything. Complex furniture. We'll go ahead and queue complex furniture up, but we might bump it for other things. Oh, we need to research basic furniture first. Okay, we'll leave you on the list, but we'll prioritize kind of getting so that we can like melt iron into steel. And then also drilling, right? So mining, we need smithing, and then we need engineering. Okay, and we'll need advanced research for that. So it's a lot we're gonna need to do. I did unforbid this, so it looks like we got all this stuff built out. Let's go ahead and get some lights in some of these rooms. Let's do a light there. Let's do a light there. And we'll just stick like a little log chair right there for now. Eclipse, not too big of a deal. And we haven't even like started trying to tame animals, so that's why I kind of unqueued some of that. I guess if we are doing that, then we might as well just do some of this stuff. Structure-wise, that's going to be doors, like a double door, right? Do we have a double door? Not yet. We could do single door flipped. Rustic door. There we go. Get you in there, and then an animal flap. We have linen? We don't have linen. We are hopefully growing some flax at some point. Why is Marn? Oh, he's been so busy cooking, he hasn't been able to do any of the planting. Who else is good at planting? If you're not hunting, let's have you plant. Yeah, I think that is fine. Have you've been cooking? Anything else? No, mostly just cooking, I guess. Production, let's turn that up for now. We'll just have everyone do it. It's loading these kind of like refuelable things. And then we'll, as we get more people, we'll be able to have someone just kind of like focus on that. Inside, this is going to be a little barn area, right? So let's do some stalls. And then we'll do some animal sleeping spots. Furniture, here, right there. We'll put some flooring down eventually, just like straw flooring or something. But that'll be animal sleeping. This will be food storage, and this will be a kitchen. So this will be like a little cookhouse, so we'll get that moved out of this area. Well, we don't have very much to trade, but we have our first traders that have arrived from House Stormguard. You are riding wild boar. I'm gonna have to go into giddy up settings and maybe change that because that just looks a little goofy. What is this guy? Name is Argus. Nearly the size of a bear. The Imperial Red Hound is the largest dog breed in the world, trained to protect and serve kings. They're seen as pure and noble, with an undying loyalty, even capable of overpowering The fiercest of men with their prodigious strength. Okay, so Pain Guard attack target rescue hall. That is pretty cool, and it's from the Beast and Monsters, the Dark Ages Beast and Monsters mod. You guys brought a couple magical users with you. Not you. Nope, not you. Entertainer. So that guy's basically a bard. You're a warlock. You are a succubus, which is just a female warlock, I think, in RimWorld of Magic. And House Oswin, you come quite a ways to do some trading. So Oswin Fields are down here. Maybe they came up through Stormguard. Maybe they've taken a boat across. I don't know why they would come up this way unless they're interested in the land or something. But also, it is just RimWorld generating random traders for it. So we don't have to think too deeply about that. Okay, we got some supply balloons with Mana Weave. We'll go ahead and force haul that. Mana Weave is from RimWorld of Magic. I'm not sure if it adds I don't think it adds magical stats to gear. I think it's required to make some magical gear, but I'm not super sure about that. Got a little steel with that, and then our trader came in from the complete opposite end of the map, so I have no idea where they could be. I see them moving. There they are. So quite a ways away to get to us, and I put a trading spot down right here. It's kind of like a little fork in what will be a road once we get around to building at some point, in the next decade. Well, traders are pretty close. They decided to hang out up here. We'll have Marn come and trade with them. He's our best social character. Health-wise, how you doing? He's a little drunk. I guess that can be expected. But mechanoid signal. Oh, this is the grab engine. I thought this was gonna be the artificer thing, the mech link. But that we will just ignore for that now. We don't have fantasy grav ship stuff installed. We have Hornet Honey that we could sell them. Sure, why not? Do we want any of these weapons? No, not really. If they had iron or steel, I would be all about buying some of that. Could buy some bread from them. I think we're fine. Let's just make sure we have things to hunt. We'll hunt a couple boars, and that will be sufficient for now. Yeah, Harwick is out hunting and butchering, and Marn will come back and do some cooking. And we should be just fine. Well, Anomaly has kicked in. We got some shamblers that are approaching. They're clearly over on the opposite end of the map, so we're not going to worry about them. We will just let them be. We got this guy, we got these guys. Just the three of them, I think. Okay, that is fine. I'm gonna have to figure out what setting I need to change for my silhouettes just so that I can get those back. I do like having those. It is the 9th of April, and the Haral has decided that it's gonna hunt Harwick. Harwick, where are you? You are out hunting. We can do it. Okay. Oh, your warbow is weird. It's one of the things that it shoots over hills. So, oh my gosh. Okay. Can you do it? Okay, got him. The badly damaged. Could we tame him? No, let's go ahead and just hunt him, and then you drop this guy. We'll just haul that urgently. We need the food. We did chop some berries down, and it looks like I moved Brix over. Well, I just made it so that everyone would start working on harvesting and growing, since Marn has been so busy trying to keep us in stock with meals. We had a little bit of food. I saw some people eat some raw meat, so want to avoid that as much as possible. That being said, let's go ahead and get Brix off of harvest and growing, and mining and drilling. That's all fine. Let's get him so that he can start researching. I have decided to bump temperature control to the top of the list. That way we can actually start storing and cooling food. This large passive cooler should get things down to being refrigerated, if not frozen. And it is from the Vanilla Factions Expanded Classical mod. So we might put 1 or 2 of those in our food storage area down here. And then we'll start storing raw food and meals in there. That way we can get a bulk amount of meals going, and Barn can hopefully spend some significant time doing other things and just going to the kitchen to kind of like top off the bulk meals that we'll have in place. Okay, just got a notification, and I'm sure we've had several that I've missed because notification that Marn got a new skill. He's actually got 4 skills, or 4 points. So let's learn regeneration. Let's learn cure disease. Let's toggle those on so he'll automatically cast those on people that have diseases that need to be cured and have injuries that need mending. Regenerate just kind of like does a little heal over time. Cure disease right now, what does it do? Potential cure most diseases and infections, doesn't tell us. Disease knowledge. Okay, so at level 0, we can clean flu and infections. That is huge. If we level it up, we can cure gut worms and food poisoning and malaria. After that, sleeping sickness, muscle parasites, and scaria. Level 3 is the plague and blood rot. So I think that's where we'll spend our next 3 points. If Marn has points, then other folks probably have points. Let's have you learn that. And actually, let's have you learn the earth sprites. They'll do mining for us. That being said, they just like mine indiscriminately, and I do like these mountain features. So if there's like a solo hill that we want to get rid of, then we could cast it on that. What else do you got? That was it for your points. Bella, you have might, so let's level up that. Fortitude mitigates a set amount of damage each hit. Increase damage to stamina conversion. Increase the amount of damage mitigated. Let's do that. Just make you really beefy. Harwick, we're gonna go all in on this guy. Animal bond. We could have you like bond with an animal and just like instantly tame it. Let's do that. That's max level on animal empathy. Augment the bond. Oh, so it gives them bonuses for being bonded. Let's do that. Oh man, I wish I would have thought of that before that like owl bear got mad, because it would be cool for Harwick to be like running around with like an owl bear. Do we have any cool animals on the map? We have the Cressel. Oh, the owl cat. No, I'm not gonna waste it on that. What does the owl cat eat? Why have we tried to tame it at all? Raw meat, corpses, animal products, meals. We have meals. I think he's just been so busy hunting and butchering that he hasn't had a chance to do any of that. What other animals? We have a large forest cobra. And nothing. Oh, there is another one of these guys. Okay. Oh, a little lady. Did we do it? It'd be like riding around on it as his personal mount. Oh, it took out a Wolverine. Orders, let's unforbid that. We'll just keep an eye on these guys on the map, and maybe we won't do that right now until our food situation is a little bit more stabilized. Well, this is pretty adorable. These guys decide to go for a swim. There's an otter out here also swimming. just hilarious. Oh, I didn't realize that it like rendered their body underwater. I've never like zoomed in to like take a look at that before. That's pretty cool. What is it the same for you? No. Well, kind of. We can kind of like see sides. I think otters are very, very adorable, and I should probably not say that too loudly because Kif is sitting right next to me. Harwick started a social fight with Bella. What is the reason? Bella compared Harwick to a grouse. This drew Harwick into a rage. Bella, oh, your rival. What? Insulted, harmed me, disfigured, arrogant. You're disfigured? Bow mastery, left ear, bruised human fist, left femur. I have no idea why she thinks he's disfigured. Skilled boundless woodman. Yeah, no idea. No idea why they don't like each other. She takes less damage than you, Harwick. She might look like a pint-sized thing, but she is a skilled gladiator, or she's working on it. So they'll probably both walk away from this. We'll let them be. Well, we have another hungry owl bear. This one is coming for Bella, which is fine. I think she can pretty much handle herself. There we go. That should be pretty good for our meat supply. We have started storing raw food and meals down here, as well as corpses. We've got a butchering table set up. We'll get a cooking table set up. We just need some bricks. So as soon as we get those deconstructed, then we can swap out from the campfire. We'll also stuck the rocks here on our little like ranch area. I think we need to clear some of these trees and whatnot. I think probably one of the easiest ways to do that is we're going to put a growing zone down. Just so that this can be chopped regularly. We'll do that. And so what we'll say is allow cutting, allow harvesting. Oh, can we disable it from sowing? Pawns are encouraged to sow. Important, critical, low. Normal. Okay. Sow the selected plant so long as it's currently the growing season. Smart. Force off. Okay. Cool. So they won't sow, but they should chop the trees down. I hope. Usually I have like I usually use the mod where we can like disable sowing as just its own toggle, but I think this is like from the mod like smart planting or something. So it's a little bit different, and I'm hoping that it functions the same, but I guess we'll see when they get to it. Perfect. It is working just as expected. Marn chopped that tree down without me having to mark it for chopping, so turning off the grow zone but leaving it so that they can allow cutting, it works just how I wanted. Well, a base invasion is happening. The named ones is attempting to seize Eve Fun from the claws of Kif. The battle will resolve in 4 days unless you intervene. So if we jump to this location, oh, that is pretty neat. So that is the faction, the world faction's like changing a little bit. I think that's pretty cool. We'll see how that goes. It would be nice to have some more friendly settlements around, so I'm not too worried about them taking out the claws of Kif. The Arcane Fold had their settlement complete, so they've successfully, I guess, established that base. We have this one that's still being built. Completes in 15 hours. This one in a day. But did we turn that off? If we go to options, territories, faction territories, expansion events. Okay, so we have the base invasions. I want to turn those down. Maybe they just happen like once a year. I guess we could say like 45 days. Every 45 days. if I'm gonna be able to like nail that. Close enough. Enable settlement construction we've turned off. And yeah, we'll just leave that how it is. If things start to look a little lopsided or something, then maybe we'll do some adjustments, but I'm curious to see how that turns out without any intervention. I would imagine that we would intervene on the side of the faction that we're not hostile to, but we are going to wall this off. So the entrance to our base will be up here. We do have water down here, but we also have deep water. So like we have an area that we could like swim in off of this beach, but no one can actually walk to us from there. So this is the route that folks will have to take to get to us for now. And that's what I prefer. I'd rather have this walled off. If a raid spawns in right here, I want them to have to give us some time to kind of like get into position. Well, this freaking terrified me. A trader airship has landed nearby. They're known as Sun Skyborn Wares. They are slavers. They're affiliated with the Cloud Court. Gonna have to take a look, see what mod adds this. Medieval trader airships. I'm fine with that as long as they don't land in the middle of our base like this. So we're gonna have to figure out what's going on here. Is this an opportunity for us to get some colonists? So join as colonists, join as colonists. They're very expensive. We do have some silver. We could buy a couple people. Rotabalo, Bio, Undergrounder, Industrious, Plants, and Cooking. That would be great. You're a fawn. Weak immunity. Oh. Interesting. Okay. What does that actually do? Saves. Oh, okay. So you're a good slave, basically, but we would have you join as a colon. 25. You're from the Vathun, but you would be us. Movement speed 110%. Okay. You're the cheapest. Samantha, you're a lot older though, but you're probably pretty skilled in some things. Athletic, melee. I kind of like Rotabalo. Oh my god, what is your full name? Tiger Rotabalo. We'll call you Rhoda. Do we want anything else from you? We have basic components. You have wine. Do you have like steel or anything? No. Okay. New joiner to the colony. That face is something else. That is. No, that is. We're going to give you a simple smile. Let's. Okay. What is your deal? Okay, you are Bio. We're going to call you Rhoda. Maybe your last name can be Abalo. Okay, Rhoda, welcome to the colony. What else can we do to like fix that face up a little bit? Skin, cheekbones, eyes. Why do you have like those scratches on your face? Is that skin normal? What? Oh, a little beauty mark. Freckles. Is that a tattoo maybe? Lid, eyes, brow fuzzy. Let's do triangles. Let's do eyes normal. Lid simple. Lid fearful. Oh, you've got freckles? Oh, we gave you freckles, I guess. I guess that's fine. The afro is kind of wild. And then what are you wearing? You're wearing barmaid dress. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and edit barmaid. Oh, okay. You're clear to keep wearing that. What did you drop? You dropped a linen t-shirt. Oh, it is tattered. Why don't you go ahead and tell that? Oh, actually, no, I just want to dismiss them. They landed on our near our trading spot. I wonder if there's like something we can put down to make sure that they land somewhere else. Let's take a look at work-wise. We'll say that. Nurse. Not a surgeon. But you were good at plants, right? Bio, plants, and cooking. Not great at cooking, but we'll get you there. Let's do that. Oh, mining is decent as well. Production. Okay. So you'll help out with the cooking. Then you'll work on plants. Potentially do some mining and production for us. We'll leave Marn on production. Let's lower it. So we have half the colony. We don't have too many like production things going on. It's just, you know, if we come across hay while we're chopping stuff down, we're turning it into straw. Let's get you on the same schedule as everyone else, and then I guess we will stick a bed right there for you. But welcome to the colony. Combat-wise, melee, I don't think we're going to have you do any melee stuff. That being said, we don't have a weapon for you. So why don't you just equip a log for now? And I guess we should probably get some crafting set up. I don't know if we can make any kind of bows yet, though. So production, art bench. Do we have like some kind of crafting bench? Cleaning. Okay, we have a workbench that we can make. We'll stick that right there. What are we making that out of? Wood planks? Okay. Perfect. Well, some nice progress. We got a new colony. Oh, a new colony. We got a new colonist. We got our ranch area pretty much built up. We're starting to build some defenses or fortifications around our area. Our food situation's pretty well ironed out. Yeah. And we got our little colony name. We'll have to see how this turns out tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.